Hi everybody, I'm back, and as you can see I've made the switch to the regular braces. I did this about 10 days ago, or perhaps 2 weeks ago now in the end, and yeah, so no more Incognitos for me. I'm sorry for those of you who were hoping I would carry on with the Incognitos to the end, but you know, talking to my orthodontist, it just made more sense to switch and be able to get a better result in the end, you know, by switching to the outer. I did, as he pointed out to me, you know, I did enjoy over a year with invisible braces, you know, having that comfort, you know, for all of that time, and it's only going to take about 3 months to finish off my treatment now with the outer. So it's worth making that small sacrifice to achieve the better result, which is why I'm doing it in the first place, right? So I'm sorry about that. I would have liked to continue with the Incognitos, but this is just the way that it's gone for me. You can never predict these things. So as you can see, they're just white, and even the wire is white, so they're actually not too visible. And being ceramic plastic, it's actually not been too bad to get used to. I've had a little bit of discomfort, and you know, obviously getting used to the fact of them being there behind my lip has actually been the biggest thing. I feel like they kind of push my top lip out, so I feel kind of trout pouty, you know, sort of ducky. I don't know if you think that's how I look, but that's how I feel. And when I smile, I feel like I kind of have to make an extra effort to pull my lip down over them afterwards, otherwise I feel like I'll get stuck like that. I'm pulling all kinds of attractive faces right now, I know, but anyway, it's actually not that bad. It's really not that bad. I had a bit of discomfort towards the back, because on my molars, obviously, where you can't see, he didn't put the white ceramic braces. They don't bother with that, so the metal ones that are at the back here obviously are sharper and cause me a bit of discomfort sometimes, especially on this side, because I think my molars on this side are a little bit further back, so it's kind of right in here in the jaw, like in the joint, and it pokes me in the muscle, and it can get quite sore over there, but I just put some wax on it and then it's okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm actually surprisingly okay with this, and I can actually see a lot of improvement in my teeth since changing over to this type of brace. Before, my teeth weren't very level. My two front ones were, but the rest of them weren't very level. But since putting on the new braces with the new wire, they've really all leveled out quite nicely. I was actually really pleasantly surprised by the changes. And this tooth over here has moved a little bit. As you can see, there's a gap there now, which is good. We didn't even have to make an effort for that to happen, which is great, because my teeth still need centering towards that direction a little bit. So it's kind of doing it on its own, which is pretty cool. I have another appointment with the orthodontist in about a week, and he's going to tweak a couple of things, and I'm not sure in which direction we're going to move first, but I will keep you guys updated, of course. So here's a closer look at the braces, just in case you want to see. As you can see, these two teeth over here, they're still not rotated the way that they should be, but that again will be much easier using this type of brace rather than the Incognito braces. I think he said that the first thing we're going to try and do is recenter, and then afterwards he'll try rotate these two teeth, and then after that bring the four front teeth back, and then just fix the arch, and then we're done. We've just got to wait for my teeth to settle then in their new positions. But my teeth are super wobbly since getting the braces changed as well, so I'm seeing that as a good sign that they're going to move quite quickly and that this will all be over quite fast. It's my birthday at the end of August, so that's my goal. I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to get these off by my birthday. If not the end of the world, but it would be good. So yeah, I'll tell you a little bit now about when he took off the Incognitos. Obviously this was a bit of a strange one for me, because most people, when they get their Incognitos off, that's it, they're done with the treatment. But with the relief of having the Incognitos taken out, I had then the additional discomfort of having the front ones put in. I mean, I say relief of having them taken out. That's what I thought it would be. I thought it would be a massive relief to have the braces taken out, but actually it felt gross. I can't explain how gross it felt, because the Incognitos are, you know, on the backs of your teeth, and they have to follow the inner arch of your teeth rather than the ones on the outside that are just kind of standard. They shelter, would it be shelter or protect, or I don't know, they're in the way basically of the gum line. So nothing really touches your gum line for the entire time you have the Incognito braces on. And I didn't quite realise just how much of the gum line was covered up by the braces while I had them until he took them off. When he took them off, my gums felt so gross. So gross. Really, really soft and like, not slimy, just weird. Just really soft, delicate, sensitive. Yeah, it was just a really, really, really strange feeling, and I didn't like it, to be honest. I thought I would just be, you know, like, freedom! But actually I was like, ew, I really, really didn't like that feeling. And my gums actually, after taking off the Incognitos, did swell up a little bit on the inside, because obviously then eating, your gums are exposed where they weren't before, and the food and things touching them irritated my gums a little bit. So for about 5 days after I had the Incognitos off, my gums got quite irritated and sore and swollen. Not that sore, but tender. So basically all they do to remove the Incognito braces is the same thing that they do with the outer, which is just snap them off your teeth, basically. It did take quite a while. A couple of them were stubborn, did not want to come off, because obviously the brackets follow the contours of your teeth. It's not just a flat thing that you can just kind of just snap off that easily, because it's hugging your tooth. It's a bit more difficult to just sort of loosen and pop off. So a couple, I think it was my premolars, they didn't really want to budge. And then the one on this rotated tooth over here that was in an awkward position, that he couldn't really get that off. And so there was lots of pushing and pulling and tugging, and it did get quite sore. But obviously that's not his fault, that's just the way that the braces are, and it's just a bit more difficult to remove them on the inside than on the outside. So I did get given my brackets, obviously. With them being gold, you have to pay a lot of money for them, therefore you get to keep them. They've still got some bits of wire attached to them, as you can see, because that's how they take them off. They just kind of, they break them off your teeth one by one, still attached to the wire, then just snap the wire, or snip the wire even, into smaller pieces, and remove the, oh, I hope there wasn't a glitch in the video there, I saw something happen. So yeah, they remove them, they debond them, I suppose, or unbond them, however you would say that, and then they snap them off into little groups of 3 or 4. So these obviously were the front 4 teeth, and these were premolar and molar, or sorry, canine and premolar, because I only had the Incognito light, so they only came to the premolars. And, you know, here's another canine. They're not that interesting to look at, but they are gold, so I'm going to see if I can maybe sell the gold, or have it melted down and maybe make something out of it. Could be interesting. So there you go. Obviously when they take the braces off, there's a bit of glue left behind, which they then, you know, sand down, and then they polish your teeth off and make it nice and smooth again. I can feel that I still have some cement on the insides of a couple of my teeth. This canine, for example, I can feel some still up at the gum line and down towards the point of the tooth. And I think that's the only one actually really that has a significant amount of glue on it that won't just fall away by itself. Any tiny amount of glue that's still left on your teeth will just fall away with time, Obviously they can't remove all of the glue, it's impossible to see it once it gets down to a certain amount, or once it gets down to a really fine layer, then it's really hard to tell where the glue stops, where your enamel begins, and they can't risk damaging your enamel, obviously, so you may end up with a thin layer of glue still on the back of your tooth or teeth. But what I'm going to do is, when this whole process is finished, I'm going to go to my regular dentist and have him do a full clean and polish and just zap the heck out of my teeth and make them all, you know, super white, super shiny, and make sure that any residue of whatever is gone. So yeah, I think that's just about it. I can see that I've just hit the 10-minute mark on my video, so I wouldn't want to bore you guys too much with this. But yeah, pleasantly surprised, just to sum it up. And if you guys end up having to do this towards the end of your treatment just to, you know, get a better result, then don't, try not to be too put off. Because actually, compared to when I had the full metal braces when I was 16, this is a breeze. It's really not that bad. And yeah, you can cope. You just have to brush your teeth like 50 million times a day, because as soon as you eat, you get food in them, and that doesn't look good, obviously. So you need to clean your teeth a lot. But apart from that, it's really not too bad at all. So sorry about all the rambling, as usual, but if you do have any questions or you would like to know anything, please let me know as usual. Once I have my next appointment, obviously I'll do another video, because I think that he might be attaching some funky gadgets to the braces to move things around, so that could be interesting to show you. On the bottom, just by the way, he hasn't changed anything for quite some time. He says they're doing fine and there's no rush to sort of do much with them. The top needs to change now quite a bit before he can adjust the bottom more, because obviously it's all about getting your bite right at the end of the day, so you can't go too far ahead with the lower or the upper, you know, without the other side sort of catching up a bit in between. Right now, actually, I must say my bite is really bad. My bite, basically, I can only bite on my molars at the back, and then none of my other teeth touch. So that is quite irritating, and it feels very strange. But he's assured me that that won't last for long, that soon, like, everything will meet properly how it should. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that too. And as I said, don't be strangers, and I will see you next time I film a video. Bye!